Hey everyone, Scott here, aka Game Show Uploader, and I'm starting a Let's Play video series for the Pokémon trading card game online. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Pokémon TCG Online is all about, pretty much it is a free-to-play, massive multiplayer online game where you can construct your very own virtual deck of 60 Pokémon cards, and then use that deck to battle computer opponents and other people from around the world. So it's actually pretty neat. Both Nintendo and the Pokémon Company are behind its development, and it was first released to the public March 2011. That being said, the game is still in its beta stage right now, so there are a lot of features that are still in development that are being worked on right now as we speak. But for the most part, the game is complete, and it's really fun to get into. This first video of my Let's Play series, I'm going to be doing a brief introduction of how to get to the TCG Online website, a couple of the main features and screens you'll see while you're there, and we'll go into detail with each feature separately in future video segments. For the moment, I've got a screen up right now for Google, and I'm just going to do a quick search for Pokémon TCG Online. And as you can see, the first link at the top is PokemonTCG.com. So I'm going to click on that, and that will bring us to the main Pokemon Trading Card Game Online website. If you're going here for the very first time, you're going to want to register a new account and click the green register button at the top of the screen. As you can see, it will pop up a brand new window in your internet browser, and it's in here that you'll have to enter a bit of information about yourself, continue through the various screens, activate your account, but it shouldn't take longer than 5 minutes at the very most, and once it's done, you can get into collecting cards and battling other people right away. Now, I'm not going to actually go through the registration process myself because I'm already registered at the TCG. So we're just going to close this window and go back to the previous screen, and I'm going to log in. If you guys want to add me as a friend, my username is Dialga Champion, all one word. And this is actually the login button in the bottom right corner. It doesn't say the word login or continue on it, and I assume they'll fix that once they release an official version. But anyways, we're just going to go ahead and click on it, and it will take me to my main dashboard screen. Now, this is where you have access to some of the main features of the TCG Online. So in the middle here, we've got a news box that tells us the latest updates to the TCG Online, any patches that are going on, anything of real major importance. On the left side, we've got a brief summary of my character, so a picture of my avatar, number of gems and tokens that I have, and a friends list and trade list that aren't yet completed. And on the right side, we have a list of all of my single-player achievements battling against the computer. At the top of the screen, we've got the Trainer Challenge. That's where you battle the computer to unlock theme decks for use in multiplayer. We've got Play Online, which allows you to access the deck builder for customizing your deck, trading cards with other people, and battling other people from around the world. And we've got the tutorials section, which is really great if you're a newcomer to the trading card game. It will teach you the basics, how a match plays out, and get you up to speed on the latest cards and strategies involved with playing the Pokemon trading card game. And the other button at the top, which is of real importance as well, is the shop button. And basically, if you go to the shop, you can redeem codes for booster credits, and then use those booster credits to get virtual card packs that will expand your collection at the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. So if you're a real hardcore Pokemon fan, you want to increase your chances of winning a match, collect more cards, and basically build a variety of different decks, you'll definitely want to be visiting the shop on a frequent basis. Now, one thing I want to touch base on a bit is the currencies. As far as gems are concerned, there is no way that you can currently earn gems, and there is nothing that you can buy with gems. A couple of people have posted questions in the TCG forums asking what gems are about, what do they do, what they can be used for. But the developers aren't really answering those questions. So right now, it's shrouded in mystery. We're just going to have to wait until we find out what they do. As far as tokens are concerned, tokens are used for updating your avatar. So as you can see, I'm wearing a Santa hat here with a black outfit. If I wanted to buy a new jacket or a new pair of pants or a new hat, that's what I would use tokens for. And tokens can be obtained by defeating the computer opponents in the Trainer Challenge or by defeating other people in the expert mode of online multiplayer. For the moment, though, I'm going to show you the main lobby of the Pokemon TCG online, where all the action happens. So I'm going to click the Play Online button at the top here. And one thing you'll notice right away is that because this is a browser-based game, there is lag involved. You will be waiting for screens to load. So if the screen stays white or gray or at 0% or 80%, it's not stuck. Don't think that the game is frozen. You just have to be patient, wait a couple of minutes, and it will load by itself. Unless you've got a really fast high-speed cable connection, you're not going to get into this game right away. I've got a DSL connection myself, and at times I find myself waiting between 3 and 5 minutes to load up the deck builder or to get into the single-player trainer challenge, so I end up having to do something else and come back in 3 to 5 minutes. But like I said, unless you've got a high-speed cable connection, you're going to be waiting a bit for everything to load. Now, that being said, I do need to point out, if you have a dial-up connection, and I know I'm dating myself a little bit here, but if you do have an old-fashioned dial-up connection, you might as well forget about the Pokemon trading card game online, because it will take hours to load up a single screen, and there's a 15-minute timeout feature. Basically what that means is if you're sitting around doing nothing for more than 15 minutes, the game will log you out. And seeing as how it will take at least half an hour to an hour, possibly longer on dial-up, you're just going to get timed out every single time. So until you upgrade to a faster connection, you won't be able to enjoy it, unfortunately. Anyways, it has loaded to the main lobby. I just want to show you guys a couple of things here. First, you've got the deck builder at the bottom. That's where you can customize your deck, open new theme decks and packs that you unlock from the Trainer Challenge and that you buy from the virtual shop. You can also trade cards with other people online, which is really great. If you're missing a particular card, you might be able to trade one of the other ones you have, see if anyone has the card you want. And at the top here, you've got the various options for multiplayer, expert games, novice games, the single-player trainer challenge against the computer opponents, and the single-player versus a single computer opponent. There are a couple of features that are missing, that are in development. This one is multiplayer tournaments, and this one is multiplayer challenge games. As far as the difference between a novice and an expert game, a novice game doesn't really get you anything. You just battle against another person from around the world, and it's really just for fun. If you play an expert game, you can actually win tokens. It doesn't matter whether you win or lose the game. Depending on how long the match ends up being, you could actually win a token. And like I said, that's used for updating your avatar. So that's pretty much the gist of it as far as the lobby goes. I'm going to show you guys one last thing before I end this video, and that's the Pokemon trading card game shop. If I click on the shop button at the top here, it will take us to the virtual TCG online shop. And like I said, the way it works is you redeem a code for a booster credit. And as you can see, I don't have any booster credits at the moment, but if I did have a booster credit, I would be able to buy a pack from the shop. On the left side here, under the cards category, there's a section for booster packs. If I click on that, you can see that there is a total selection of 12 different options here, 4 bundles and 8 separate packs that can be purchased individually. I can then use those booster credits to buy these packs. Each pack has 10 cards, and I can add those cards to my virtual collection and improve my chances of winning online multiplayer battles. So that's pretty much it for the moment. In my next video, I'm going to show you guys how to redeem a code, how to actually use a booster credit to buy a pack, and how to add that pack into your collection. For the moment, that's all I'm going to talk about. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to post them in the video and I will answer them as quickly as I can. And please subscribe to my channel, Game Show Uploader. Until next time, see you guys later.